the entire bag you have. She'd be like, okay, yeah, that sounds fun. I'd gain like 50 candies, get scammed, 4-year-old. Folks, welcome to the Courage and Nate Shot Show presented by Cash App.
If you don't use Cash App,
Then fuck you. Thank you.
that's beautiful.
Today is actually a really special episode. So we have special episodes, then we have not that big a deal guests like the mob. Well, the only people that we've had that aren't a big deal was the mob. But today is a really special episode because this is the Brooke joining 100 Thieves celebration week. It's before it's not public yet. Brooke's been here for a couple days. First off, congratulations. I feel like it's been a long time coming. We're all really excited and excited to chat all about you today and all sorts of things going on. Really quick before we get into that moment, remember this is available on all platforms: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube right now, sub to the damn channel, okay? Also make sure you're subbed to Brooke everywhere, but we'll get into social media soon. We got a 5-star review from iTunes, actually from Gemini. Really enjoy the show. I'm proud of Nate Shot for their career. Congrats to both of you. Also, Gemini, you are incredibly handsome. That last line.
Jack, I don't see that here on the.
It wasn't there. Sorry. Myself.
You didn't get enough sleep after playing Fortnite Season 2.
We'll talk about Chapter 2.
We will. You have to do our patented Cash App ad read. I have it memorized, but my memory's not that great. So we're gonna do it anyways. The Courage and Nate Shot Show is brought to you by Cash App, the #1 finance app in the store. Cash App is the most powerful way to spend, save, and save. Ooh, I messed that up. I'm sorry, Cash App. Cash App is the most powerful way to send, spend, and save. It's connected to the free Cash App. With Boost, just select a boost in your Cash App, then instantly save. It's like 10% off all coffee shops. They're always adding new features to affect your coffee. Best of all, most of these are unlimited, which means you can use now, don't worry, you don't have to. Cash App has transfer funds to your Cash Card for free. So when you use a boost you like, Cash App is also the most convenient way to buy Bitcoin. Most Bitcoin exchanges require 5 days for bank transfers to be completed. With Cash App, they only take 5 days. So make sure to download Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Market today. Jack, I appreciate you joining me on that Cash App Read adventure.
Got you, bro.
So this is a special edition anyways. Like Jack said, we have Brooke joining us here today. But we also have a spoon. You guys did a fantastic job.
Really good stuff.
And this is your YouTube is great because we have the lovely Brooke AB joining us. Yesterday, actually, Brooke, we had our first 100 Thieves team dinner. Jack was not there because he was napping, which I totally understand because AB stands for in Brooke. Do us a favor, audience that might not know what that stands for.
Okay, so it's my initials. Say my name? Never said it.
Oh, wow.
You're not comfortable.
Well,
Do you care? I mean, people probably.
they're gonna.
Can they Google your name?
I mean, they could.
It's fun. It's so funny to see this because you're used to like. Well, I guess yeah. I mean, you're used to like seeing people that don't face you.
I don't think a name is a big deal. You're not.
Well, you know.
It'll be out there eventually, so. Right?
Is this the big name reveal?
So nobody knows
Nobody knows
what
my
AB means. Oh, okay. So this is like
Listen.
PMD right here.
TMZ.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
I'm gonna
Okay.
guess Antoinette Brooke.
Just, I would also, just a friendly reminder, try to stay as close to the mic as
Oh.
possible. For the grand reveal, can I get a drum roll? I can't roll my R's, so I can't give you the proper drum roll. I'm sorry. And Brooke AB stands for
Actually, Bond.
Bond.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, last night Ray asked me if she related
Genuinely.
to. Genuinely asked. Yeah.
Okay. She doesn't know that it's a Rachel?
No.
Okay, so
We
really a lot of
explained
things don't make sense there. And there's also been 12 James Bond actors, I think, or something along those lines. If we
Well,
can
she
get
hasn't
confirmation.
seen any of the recent with what's his name?
Pierce Brosnan.
No, Craig.
Craig.
Daniel Craig. Man, he actually plays the role really well. Have you?
I haven't seen that.
James Bond. That would
Yeah.
actually be a really great thing.
That would be, but unfortunately, I am not.
So you've been in LA for a couple days now.
Yeah.
We've stands as you guys are watching this. We're currently in the midst of filming. Conceptually, are you a fan?
I'm a big fan.
Are
It's
you
good.
excited about the unveiling? This will. How do you feel about the alligator?
I'm okay.
We haven't filmed that yet.
So I'm excited.
Wait, you like snakes and lizards?
I do.
Dude, this is scary, man, because Ray loves like swords and daggers, and she loves like snakes and lizards. Both of those. So
Yeah.
one of these days in the house.
Well, we also find out that Ray.
Dinner, yeah.
Dude, Ray's got it. We did a video where we scrolled through each other's Instagrams, and like Ray was like the epitome of your life. She would be like, "Just got this," and it's like Gears of War 3.
Oh
Like that's our
my
post. It was actually.
Ray also bit somebody in grade school.
Yeah, she said that she clothes and
And make leopard noises.
yeah.
Like, have you guys seen that photo where the father at the end is like, I wanted to be a dinosaur? Ray genuinely at dinner last night at Brooks' first 100 Thieves dinner
Yeah.
said she wanted to be a leopard. She bit somebody and asked her if she was related to James Bond. We're a little concerned. Brooke,
Good.
you are a college graduate.
I am, yes.
You were born in 1998.
Yes.
That is concerning.
Why? Okay, so skip second grade. Okay,
At work.
okay, so growing up, I skipped second grade.
At work.
1998.
Yes.
You are a college graduate.
I am, yes.
You were born in 1998.
Yes.
That is concerning.
Why?
At work.
Okay, so growing up, I skipped second grade. So I went from first to third, and I started college in high school. So I finished college in 3 years. So that's why I finished like so early.
And where did you go to college?
I went to a small, tiny little college called Western Oregon University.
Okay.
It's really
Western
cute.
Oregon.
Western Oregon.
WOU?
Woo!
Woo!
I guess that is the confirmation.
Yep.
You got a bachelor's degree in psychology, from what I understand, and
Yep.
forensics.
Forensics is my minor, yeah. So, like.
So do you have 2
crimes.
degrees?
Wait, so
No. So you have like your degree. So my degree's in psychology, and
Yeah.
then you minor. So it's like a specialty kind of.
Okay.
I think I removed my minor. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
in media and film, and then because I left school mid-senior year, I was like, all right, I'm done with the mass communication minor like in my last year and a half because I started casting, so I dropped that out. But yeah, wait, so did you want to be like a detective?
I wanted to like work with like the criminally insane and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
so that's hearing
Yeah.
that. I'm like, that's what comes to mind.
Yeah, so I was like obsessed with Forensic Files for like the longest time. Like all I would watch. So
Wait, what's the Mindhunter?
Mindhunter.
oh, I
Watch it?
love
I
Mindhunter.
knew you'd love
Yeah.
it. Okay.
I love that show.
I knew that was right up your alley, man.
Oh yeah,
I just started watching it, so I would imagine from that reaction I should press
Oh, yeah.
forward and
Yeah.
continue.
I love
That's
it.
good.
I like crime detective shows. Have you ever watched like CSI?
like-
Or Law and Order. Law and Order Special Crimes Unit. Is that what it is? SVU?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Special Victims
Didn't
Unit.
it? Wait, the intro, the music,
I've never watched.
it's iconic. I can't remember. You never watched Law and Order SVU?
I watched like Criminal Minds more so.
Brooke, I'm not kidding. The series itself, I think, withstands the test of time.
Wow.
I went back a couple years ago, and it's all I would watch before bed. I was like between like watching The Office over and over every
Right.
season.
Yeah.
And then I ended up on Law and Order SVU.
Really?
It's
when I have to.
Every episode is like a unique murder
Right.
or like obviously special crime, so it's like or special victims. Sorry. So it'll be like sexually assaulted or
Brooke, rule number 1 about Matt that you're gonna learn: he will recommend you everything under the sun.
No, I learned that at dinner last. Not in a bad way, but like, he's like, no, you have to.
Yes, he's very passionate about it, but
Yeah.
he'll be like, it's one of the best movies ever made. You need to go home right now and watch it. Harry Potter, one of the best movies ever. You need to go home. This random series from the Hallmark Channel from 2007, I watch it every night with my breath. That's how Matt is. So like,
Yeah.
you're like, how many times do you go to bed?
Right. You watch it all.
He just said he watched. I've never heard him talk about Law and Order, and now he's apparently watching that before bed every night.
well, how often does Law and Order come up in a conversation? All right, relax. I did do this last night with Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. He's like, if you don't watch it on your own, we're all watching it then.
We're watching it.
Wait, do you watch anime a lot?
No, I do not. I owe Matt Hunter x Hunter.
Thank you.
Okay.
One
One day-
I'm so glad you didn't forget that.
No, I haven't. I watched one episode of Attack on Titan. It was good, but here's my issue, right? Is I need to get into something that I am
Watch what you say.
passionate about getting into. So like I almost need to see like a badass like Hunter x Hunter moment that would make me want to learn more. Like for example, I hate the Star Wars movies, or I'm against them. But there's a scene apparently from one of the newest ones where the old guy, I think it's Obi-Wan Kenobi, or who's the old guy? The old Jedi, where he's got his whole cloak on.
Oh, that's Luke Skywalker.
Luke Skywalker. Where they
I don't
have
even like Star Wars either, but
there's like all the big AT-ATs and all these ships, and he's just like standing there, and then they just unleash like an all-out assault on him, and like
Jack.
standing there, and then like the dust settles, and he's just like still standing there, and I was
Jack.
like, that looked cool. I want to learn what that happened.
I've been trying to do my best not to cut. Do better by not cutting people off. But that moment you just described is every episode of anime. Literally, that's the basis of each show. Just a ridiculous amount of power where all odds are against them and they fuck shit up.
It's interesting. The house is now in a two anime versus non-anime or split.
It is.
Okay, so I know exactly what scene I'm going to show you from Attack on Titan to get you into it. And
Attack
I know
on Titan or Hunter x
Attack on Titan.
Oh.
And I know exactly what scene I'm going to show you to get you into Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, okay.
We are digressing though because this episode.
No, you're good.
Brooke, what was the best Halloween costume you've ever had?
Ooh. Last year I was Britney Spears, and I thought that was pretty good.
That makes a lot of sense.
That was.
You look like Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good
Before
one.
she shaved her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully.
You okay, so I kind of want to get the origin story.
Okay.
I feel like you have exploded on Twitch in the last year or the last 6 months. And that's when I really started to take notice of what you were doing and the way you carried yourself, and I was obviously a big fan. But obviously you had a life before Twitch.
Yes.
So could you just give me a brief synopsis, regular life growing up, what it was like, your parents, you're close with your family, just
Yeah.
what are the things that I need to know about Brooke AB for me to become a fan?
Okay. I love my family. They're the best. I have an older sister. My parents, they're like the greatest people alive. They're so kind. Pretty normal growing up. Liked video games, obviously. Played those, but yeah, nothing too crazy of a childhood. But high school was good. As we talked about last night, Jackson went around and tried to like guess everyone's like high school persona last night.
Of course he did.
He was pretty good. He's like, and then Matt Brooke was a cheerleader. I know it. I was a cheerleader. I was like, how did he know that?
You had like a cookie. Would you say you had like almost like a suburban like
Yeah.
to the T like
Pretty-
upbringing, and then like that's where your life went crazy was like the Twitch.
Yeah, for sure.
So you watched Twitch, like you would watch people, and then
Hold on, let's not jump
Oh.
too far ahead because I still want to dig in.
Okay,
Because I
okay.
feel like I didn't get much from that. Okay, so no,
I know, but
no,
like,
you did great.
yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
there's anything, but that's my fault as an interviewer.
No,
I want to hear. So
That-
what would you
you're
say
great.
was your wildest college experience?
Ooh.
What is one story you go back on and think, holy shit, that was crazy, but it was so much fun?
Okay, my dorm hall freshman year, we had like Olympics every like Friday night.
Beer Olympics?
No,
Oh,
just a regular Olympics where you may
She doesn't
be having extra fun.
Yeah.
That's all.
Maybe
Like,
partaking in alcoholic spirits, adult beverages.
I would never do that
You would
before the
never.
age of 21.
Yeah,
Okay, ever. But yeah, we would like see who is like the fastest sprinter. We'd go out to the track. We would like, okay, there's this game. Oh shoot, I can't remember what it's called. You go out to the field. No one's out there, besides the security occasionally, but you just run away. So you take flashlights out, and you look up at the stars, and you spin super fast, like 10 times, and then you look back down, and someone shines a flashlight in your face, and you instantly fall to the ground no matter what.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
So we would see who could like last the longest, or like you would like have to try to run. You just instantly down.
That sounds amazing. We gotta try it.
Yeah, it's
I've never
so
heard
fun.
of this.
Wait, like your body can't be controlled. You just fall to the ground.
Like you can try to run, but like you instantly are like face flat.
Wait, so you look up at the sky when you point the flashlight up, and then you.
No flashlight. You just turn by like looking up, and then when you look straight, they shine a flashlight at you.
And then you just knock down. It's like those goats that fall asleep on
Yes.
purpose.
Fainting
Yeah.
goats. Those
Fainting
things are adorable.
goats.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that. So
So-
we would do fun things like that, college things.
College things like
College.
sprinting.
Yep.
Sprinting
Listen,
in the fields.
I would
Yep.
like it to be known this is a above PG-13 show, so you don't have to be afraid to
Okay.
talk about.
Okay, yeah, we were really drunk. We were really drunk.
Go.
Yeah, really drunk.
Okay. Well, I mean, when I see 1998 here, that's tough to believe because 92, you were what, 94, 95?
94.
It's pretty unbelievable that you're only 21 years old, but you seem so mature for your age.
Well, thank you.
So college, you got your degree,
Yes.
and then what was post-college for you?
So I graduated in December. I was done. And
This past year.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So okay, stream, I'm sorry. I told everyone on my stream that I worked at a coffee shop so people wouldn't like find my work or whatever. I did not work at a coffee shop. I worked at a tanning salon actually, like doing like office work for him. So I did that part-time, and then I did a tanning salon, school, and streaming. And so that was a lot.
Why did you start streaming? What was the
My friends were actually streaming, and so they were like, "You should at least try it. Like, the worst thing that's gonna happen is like you make a couple bucks, have people to talk to while you play." So I was like, okay, I can try it. And then I tried it, and loved it, and just took off from there. It was really good.
Was Fortnite the first game that you started
Yeah.
playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you jumped right into
Yeah.
probably the best time or the worst time, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I think that's like that. What your friend said too is like, what's the worst that could happen? Sort of
Right.
thing.
Exactly.
Like that is. I feel like how a lot of people approach things nowadays. Like with
Why
streaming.
not?
It's just like
Yeah.
if you have the means to do it, you literally never know what could happen. There's
Exactly.
like a famous clip of Shroud going and finding like a one viewer stream, hosting them and sending like a couple hundred gifted subs, and the guy being like,
Jeez.
or a
Right.
couple hundred or $500 in donation or something like that. And it's just like I don't see a downside to
No.
you have the capability. It doesn't hurt your experience. You might as well just be live.
Well,
you
especially-
can watch back your stuff.
Right.
Sorry,
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
Especially nowadays, streaming I think is so much more accessible. Like back in the
Oh, yeah.
day, the process to stream was actually like pretty difficult. I mean, you had like XSplit, which half the time didn't work, and OBS was still brand new. I'll never forget when OBS was introduced. And I was an elitist. I'm like, I'm not using this crap software. Shit. But nowadays, there's so many tutorials, so many people
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do it. It's really not that intensive, depending on what game you're playing on your PC as it once was. It's
Well, and I started on my Xbox, so
Ooh.
I was like streaming with a Kinect camera, and
Say.
so bad. It
Like
was
a little square with like the number of
yeah,
viewers.
and I didn't have like a desk, so I put a box on my bed with my Kinect camera, and I'd like lean up against my bed frame and just play. So
I
scuffed.
feel like that's how every like celebrity, when they say they're gonna stream, that's when they
Yep.
always started out.
Yeah, it's
Like
so
Soldier
true.
Boy be yelling at us. He said, "Hey, fuck y'all! If y'all want to listen to my music, then leave this shit." And then he turns the music up even louder, bro. You literally can't hear the game. You can't hear him talking. It's just music is blasting.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Soldier Boy's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the humble beginnings that everyone had. It's like what was the moment where like things you began to notice like like
An
an
uptick.
what's going on here.
Yeah, so
Because I actually saw your Instagram somehow before any
Right.
of this took off.
yeah, I had like 100 viewers maybe before it like really took off. But I was like, I would be on like Raj or something like that, you know, like every once in a while. But so I bought Karina's merch because I had watched her on YouTube, and I posted a picture and she had seen it and she messaged me. She was like, "Hey, I see you're on Twitch. We should like play sometime." I'm like, "Yeah, of course. Like, I'm not gonna say no." Like, yeah. So and then I hadn't heard from her for a little bit. Whatever. I was like, "Okay, thanks." Yeah, yeah. So one day she was like $5 or something. She's like, "Come play squads." I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure."
Lit, it's on.
Whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna play with Karina. Let's go. And so I joined, and it was her, Turner, and Mason, or Tifu and Symphony. And I was like,
You got thrown to the wall.
freaking out. I was like, what? So Turner's chat's like all coming in. I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh god.
And you didn't get briefed on any of that. So like,
No.
you were not ready for what the
No,
onslaught
no.
was about to be.
You were getting set up right at the start.
Yeah, no. So they were like trying to set Mason up on a blind date, right, for a YouTube video.